Are you thinking of moving to Charlotte? Well, I'll tell you what, everyone raves about this city, but it's not always all it's cracked up to be. So be sure to tune into this video, whether you're moving here from New York, California, or Florida, just to name a few of the most popular places that our buyers move here from. You're going to want to know these 10 negative truths about living in Charlotte, North Carolina. So here are the 10 main negatives no one will tell you about when moving to Charlotte. Coming from someone who's lived here for 10 years and seen firsthand the explosive growth that the city has experienced. First off, the pollen. It is bad. If you don't have allergies, you likely will develop them here. It's just a reality of living in the South, and in the spring, everything turns yellow from the pollen. You go wash your car, and 2 hours later, it has a nice yellow layer on it. Next, our nightlife. It's not a huge nightclub city. We're a big brewery, cocktail lounge kind of city. Sure, there are a few nightclubs spread throughout Charlotte, but the majority of the nightlife is spent really around the breweries and the different lounges, primarily in one part of the city as well, South End. Oh, and happy hour, it's not a thing here. But because of that, you'll notice that everyone has daily specials. So be on the lookout for daily specials when you go out to eat or drink. Now, speaking of the cocktail scene, it's getting more expensive than people would expect to go out for drinks. As great as the craft cocktail scene is here in Charlotte, it gets expensive, and not every restaurant makes the best cocktails. So if that's your thing, be sure to ask around and find the best restaurant to make sure you're getting the best of the best. Before we continue, I want to give you all a warm welcome to the Living in Charlotte channel. We're here with the top relocation team in Charlotte, and we give the best videos about moving to Charlotte. So make sure you take notes and don't be afraid to pause this video as you go. Now, let's get back to scaring you away from my favorite city, because even though I love Charlotte, it may not be for you. High humidity. Our summers are hot, like really hot. You walk outside and your glasses fog up and you instantly start sweating kind of hot. We can go weeks at a time seeing 90s temperatures, and the humidity levels stay high throughout those heat waves. So get ready for that. Also, the rising costs of living here. Sure, Charlotte used to be a super cheap city. More and more people like you have been moving here, raising the cost of living. The housing market has led the change here and the steady increase in pricing over the last 5 years, making the cost of living more and more similar to some of the large cities that we get compared to on a daily basis. Time for a quick break. My name is Andy Griesinger, and my team and I get calls, texts, emails, and DMs from people like you every day who are looking to move here. So if you're looking to make a move next week, next month, or next year, we'd absolutely love to help you. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send an email to make your dreams of living in Charlotte a reality. And if this is your first time here and you want to know everything about living in Charlotte, then subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so that you can be the first one to know about current market updates in Charlotte, North Carolina. Limited public transportation. Yes, our transit system is improving, but the CATS bus system isn't something that most people here seek out. We have a light rail system, which is ever evolving as well. But again, services limited areas, and it may just not be a reality for you when you move here. On that note, traffic congestion, it's something you're going to be dealing with as well. Because no one uses mass transit as much as other cities, it means everyone gets in their cars and drives, leading to a massive congestion, especially around rush hour. Charlotte has grown so much that it's led to more congestion every single day. One thing that a lot of our buyers reach out about is that they want a specific home in a specific neighborhood that they've heard about. Many times, their dream home isn't available, but myself and my team take drastic measures to make those dreams come true. After so many of those requests, I personally invested in one of the most high-tech artificial intelligence tools to fulfill your needs. It finds houses based on your search criteria, the needs and wants that you have, and matches specific homeowners that may be willing to sell their home. If it's the perfect house for you, do you have to buy it? No. But it's just one tool that sets our team apart from everyone else in Charlotte. And we're happy to explain more about this tool when you call us. The job market competition. We are a corporate city with a lot of jobs and a lot more talent. North Carolina has a strong collegiate system, which leads to very stiff competition in the job market. We also have a limited cultural scene. Compared to other large cities, Charlotte seems to have a limited cultural scene. It really just does. We have a lot going on, but we still are developing a full personality as a city, And that comes from being such a new city. Charlotte recently has found itself on the map as a major player, and because of that, we just simply don't have the deep-rooted culture that some of the more developed cities have. Now, our drivers, they're terrible. So be ready to watch people run at red lights daily. Be ready to watch distracted drivers all over town. Because we have people moving from all over the country, we get quite a mix from Southerners who drive slow and don't use a car horn to Northerners who are quick on the gas and quick to hit the horn if need be. It sure can get interesting on the roads here, but make sure you keep your head on a swivel. Did we scare you off? No? Good. Because one of the reasons why we're the #1 relocation team in Charlotte, North Carolina is that we love it when people reach out to us. We make a full plan for your visit and make it as effective and as efficient as possible so you can see it for yourself and you can see if this city is right for you. And I think it will be. So what we'll do is we schedule a call with you. We hop on Zoom and we pull up a map so we can go over all of the areas that may suit your needs, down to the specific neighborhoods and streets that may work, while crossing off the list all of the areas that simply won't be a fit based on your needs. Our contact information is in the description below, so be sure to copy that down. Get our email and our phone number so you can text us or email us to schedule that call. That way we can all hop on Zoom and develop a plan for you. These are the little things that I knew nothing about before moving to Charlotte 10 years ago, and that you likely wouldn't even have known about either. We'll also show you the pros and cons of the specific areas that you're looking in. And speaking of pros and cons, be sure to go check out our video for some great insight. So if you're ready to explore everything that Charlotte has to offer, be sure to check out our other videos and drop a comment on this video regarding any questions that you may have about this list. We're always sharing new tips about Charlotte and our real estate market, and we would love to help you find your perfect home in this amazing city. If we didn't scare you away with this list, what are you waiting for? Let's start your Charlotte adventure today.